Ahoy, pirates! My name is Stunna, and today we'll be covering my current build in Season 4 in the Sea of Conquest. I will first be covering everything in my current build and how it is performing in this current season. Then I will be going over other ways I know I can improve on it through the rest of the remaining of the season. First, would like to start off with, sorry that I've been MIA for a bit. I apologize. Unfortunately, life takes over, and there's nothing much you can do about it. Now, I haven't spent much money in the game in about 3 weeks now, which is why my build might not be as optimized as some might assume. Now, let's get into it, and let's start with my flagship first. Now, currently, I'm using the Armada set, as you can see. We'll go over what that currently looks like. I'm currently using Ahab as my captain. I have Django as my first mate and Magnus gunner. I'm using all 3 shields still, and they're all been upgraded to legendaries. As you can see on the left hand side, my total attack is 79,000 on my flagship. Pretty pathetic, we know. Total impact 3,600. Total armor is 11,822, almost at 12,000. Sailing speed is 232. HP over 14 million. Kind of go into the actual other stats. Pretty much what we care about, it's going to be down here. Advanced attributes. My crit resistance is currently at 64%. And there's no healing bonus. There's no really extra bonus damage. There's a 2% damage reduction, but nothing too fancy on my flagship. So that's what I'm currently running. And the Armada, like I said, nothing fancy. Level 28 parts right here. So everything's at level 28. Having some crit resistance on each thing. I got super lucky on this one with double crit resistance, and then the other are reducing received crit damage, some armor bonus, attack bonus, and again, reduced crit damage as well on my flagship. Now, on my artillery ship, I'm still rocking the Goddess ship. We have Ophelia as normal. I do have Sharky and Chi landing. I wish I could have Chizuru on here, but unfortunately, I still have her as a 2-star from the free saga. So I'm certainly still have to keep using Sharky. I haven't pulled anything on Chizuru. Just I don't have the shells for it. So Sharky remains here. Defensively, offense, as well as the skill. Other attributes, where I'm also going to be looking for, attack power, attack bonuses. Attack bonuses at 100%. Critical rates at exactly 100%. Crit damage is 146. Crit resistance is 24%. Additional damage, damage is at 35%. There's burning from some gems and artillery damage at 41. So that's currently what the attributes look like for the ship. Like I said, I would wish I could have Chizuru here, but unfortunately I do not have her leveled up. Sovereign set, and why I'm rocking the Sovereign set on my artillery is if I run anything else, which I'll show later in the video, is I'm unable to keep it alive at all. And so I'm rocking not the best Sovereign set. I have 25 here, a level 28 ship part here, a 32 one on here, and another 32 here, just to try to keep it alive with crit resistance, receive crit damage, just so it can stay alive enough to actually do a little bit of damage before it gets taken out. Next set is my Cutthroat. I was rocking Sovereign set on this, but I removed it from here, went back to the regular Cutthroat. I went back to the regular Cutthroat ship parts. So I still have Bones on here with his trinket, Onimusha with his palace trinket, and Luna with the spyglass. I'm also excited that in the next couple of days, I'll have Luna completely maxed through the Sea of Voyage. And so she'll be a completely maxed. She only needs like 8 more fragments. So that's exciting. Total attack power, 243. Total impact on this is 5,600. Total armor, 4,000. Sailing speeds at 465. And his HP is coming in at 7,479,000, so just below 8 million, so not too high. Could really improve on the HP. Looking at the attributes, attack bonus is 152%. You'll get down here, crit rate, 149%, way over 100% crit rate, and 207% for the crit damage. And then down here a little bit, 9% flat damage, and then 35.5% cutthroat damage. And then the skills I'm rocking on the Warhammer is Same Old Trick, Pure Gunpowder, Thunderous Fury, Warlust Blaze. And again, on here, for the ship parts, a level 25 ship part, level 28, another 28, and another 28. So nothing fancy. I don't have the ship parts you can buy from gang raids. So just the generics that you can get in the game currently. Stormbringer, my old faithful. Now, take this with a grain of salt. I'm currently running Burning Set on here. I don't think it's the best set. I still think Blade of Freedom will be the best. It's just what I've been testing with, and it's currently working. I have Lester with the Chain of Bombs trinket. I have Tanaka with his trinket, and then I also have Wanda with a Spyglass. I did have Adeline here, but I just switched her out with Wanda and did she's currently on my Providence ship, which you'll see later. So that's what I'm currently using. We're sitting at 201 attack power, total impact 5,800, total armor 4,100, sailing speed 465, with a low HP of 7.4 million HP. Attributes currently, we have all the way up to the top. Attack bonus is 130. Then we come back down here. Crit rate sitting at 78%. Crit damage is 178. Flat damage is sitting at 7.6, and burning damage is over 101%. And then some taking on water damage as well, and a 7.2% damage over time bonus. Vager's Fury I'm using. I also have Killing Pace, Shotgun Weapons, and Unfettered Hunting are my current skills. And like I said, I'm just rocking the burning set right now. I was trying out the burn. If the ship's inflicted with burning, it'll deal 10% less damage. I just wanted to see how that was playing out, but I still believe Blade of Freedom will be working better here. So I'll be messing still around with that. But I do like where my total attack is on my Stormbringer. And currently how they've done some changes that were undocumented. Burning damage is doing really good damage again. And it's usually topping out the best damage even over Cutthroat. So keep that in mind for longer fights. Burning damage will outperform that. Now my Orchy ship, my new strategy ship, I'm rocking Sir Griffin as my captain, Boa as the first mate, and Molly as the gunner. I have Griffin's sword. I have rocking the Palace on Boa and the Spyglass on Molly. I'm sitting at 180,000 attack power, 5,800 total impact, 3,900 armor, and HP is very low. It's 6,889,000. Its attributes is all the way at the top. We'll start off with the attack bonus is 104%. Then crit rate's at 103%. Crit damage is 177. Flat damage is 35%. Burning damage is 26%. And the strategic damage is 78.6. I'm also using Blade of Freedom on here. I have a level 32 part here. Level 28 on my sails. 25 on the helm. And on the figurehead, another 28 part. The skills I'm using is a Head of Wallop, Commander's Talent, Thunderous Fury, and Defensively Offense. And that, last but not least, is the Providence ship. And I'm using Obi as my captain, Cordelia as my first mate, and Adeline as my gunner. Currently using the advancement rudder on Obi. I'm using the healing trinket on Cordelia and the Spyglass as well on Adeline. So the reason I'm using Obi is this skill right here is Cluster Defense. Increase the ship's armor by 8% when a hero with a defense tag is deployed in the captain slot and the ship under it is further increased by 8%. So he has the defensive, so he's getting that additional 8% on the ship for Providence. So that's why I'm currently using him. Stats-wise, total attack's 118. Would love to get this up if I could. And I would love to, instead, if I didn't have to use Obi here, I would love to have, would be Cordelia as the captain, would be Sharky here as the first mate, and then having Wanda as the gunner would be my perfect setup for this ship. And then that would boost up the total attack, more healing, and I could put Obi on my flagship. Total stats is at 118,000 attack. Total impact is 3,800. Total armor is 7,700. HP is sitting at 11,318,000. So pretty tanky. Rocking the Sovereign set. Like I said, nothing here. Mostly damage reduction on burning. Crit resistance at only 24%. Really high crit rate, 64%. Crit damage is 146. Just another tanky ship to try to keep people away from attacking my ship. Again, nothing crazy with sovereign parts. Level 28 ship parts. 28, 28, 32 on that one, actually, on the figurehead. Now, we're all probably wondering, like, how does this perform? Now, like I said, I was testing a few things out, and we can kind of go to the straight classes and show you some examples here. So if we look currently, this one that I lost at, I did have my artillery ship with the artillery set, which I already swapped out, but we'll see, like I said, how it performed. I did have the sovereign set on my Cutthroat, and all the rest was the same. So we'll see how that performs. I'll show you that clip first, and then when I made the changes, I'll show you the complete difference. So let's check this out. So you can already see my strategy ship getting hit really hard. And now my artillery ship, they're definitely focusing. As you can see, I'm getting tons of damage to my Stormbringer and my artillery ship very quickly. Not lasting long at all. And then I was just left my flagship, and I didn't take out a single one of his ships. So now let's go into the next one, as we'll see, and play the one where I did make the changes, as we'll show here. Comparison. I did, like I said, I changed the artillery to the sovereign set, and then I actually put back the Cutthroat set on my Cutthroat, and all the rest has remained the same. And now we'll watch this replay and see the difference of with me just putting the sovereign set on my artillery ship. Damage starting to go out. You can actually see on this one, my strategy ship is not taking all the damage right away. My actually Providence ship is. And my artillery ship didn't go straight right down right away. Stormbringer is taking a little bit extra damage still. My Cutthroat's still staying alive. Everything's looking really good right now, and we took him right out. Just that little slight difference change made a complete difference of how things were working. And that's what it's worked consistently now. And I've, like I said, from there, I've won all my rest of the remaining matches. Now, like I said, do I believe this is the best setup? No. It's just what I currently have with my current selections of heroes and trinkets. I would love to have Chizuru's trinket. I'd love to have Chizuru leveled all the way up, but I currently don't have that. I would like to test Obi's trinket. I just unfortunately do not have those, so I can't test them myself. If anyone has any of that input or know how that's working, please let me know. Again, like if I could have the perfect setup, I would have Obi up here instead of Django, still with the shields all across. On my artillery ship, I would have this swapped out with Chizuru with her trinket to give that vulnerability to artillery damage. And then I would also down here in my Providence ship, I would throw Sharky here as the first mate, move Cordelia over as the captain, and Adeline still as the gunner. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. I would have Wanda as the gunner, and then I would put Adeline back up here with Tanaka and Lester. And I think you get a better performance out of that if you can currently have that. So definitely let me know if that's what you're currently running, because I think that it was technically the best setup. Now, like I said, what you could rock here is you could have your Stormbringer as I believe you could rock Taking on Water here, and then rock a Crimson Sentinel ship and have all your burning set on there, because it does, I believe, has better skills for burning damage. So, or, vice versa. It matters how you rolled your Stormbringer, so definitely try them both out. But I believe that now how they've changed things, that Taking on Water damage can do a good amount of damage, where it's going to be pretty much focusing on the flagship and the Providence ship if people are rocking that with high HP, especially with the Yamada sets. So I think the Taking on Water damage has its place now, and hopefully in the next coming seasons there'll be another Taking on Water damage hero that will play well with Adeline, because right now Adeline doesn't really matter what ship you put her on, she'll still do really good damage. She does really good. She doesn't need another ship, she doesn't need another hero to really help her out, but the more you can have Wanda help her out, that's great. But she can really do it all on her own. Now, please leave in the comment section what you believe is the best build for Season 4. I'm really curious if you like my thoughts and ideas for Season 4. If you have better ideas, definitely let me know. I would love to, test them out and try them out and seeing if that does work better for what our current setup is now. And again, if you made it this far in the video, I would just like to say thank you. And unfortunately, I will not be around on Thursday. I have to take a surprise trip to New York, so I will not be here on Thursday to do the live stream. So I apologize for that. But when I get back, everything should be back to normal, and we'll have another stream the Thursday after. If you like everything I've been doing, definitely please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Adios.